Welcome back to Mail with Mike, the unboxing show with a twist. Look what arrived in the mail from YouTube. Very recently on this channel, we hit 1 million subscribers. That's a big number, that means a lot. Thank you everyone who's subscribed and watched this channel over the last 3 years. It means a lot to me that you would click the subscribe button and want to watch more of this channel. I think the subject is a little bit unusual and it's cool that this sort of thing can exist on this platform. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's open this up. You're bigger than Vancouver. That is printed on some very expensive, heavy paper. Oh, look at that!
Oh, let's see it.
Look at that. That's gorgeous. I think it's awesome that YouTube send these out, these physical trophies for milestones. It does mean a lot to get something in the mail. Thank you, YouTube. And thank you everyone who's subscribed to this channel. Let's keep going. So I have waited until today when I got that plaque to show you guys this notebook, and there's a really good reason why. So my dad gave me this notebook in 2015 and I remember thinking, I'm gonna hang on to that and I'm gonna write my best ideas down in this. So I did hang on to it, and in July 2015 I scribbled down an idea in this notepad and I've hung on to it ever since. First entry idea: learn to skateboard in 1 day. Short film documenting learning a kickflip from scratch in less than 24 hours. And then I have like bullet points of how I want the video to go, like an intro, inspiration, background, buying the board, learning to ollie, kickflip attempts. I remember scribbling this idea down. It's the very first entry in this journal. This is the idea that spawned the creation of this channel. This is Learn Quick in a nutshell. This is the first ever episode, and from there I have developed this whole channel, which has now grown to more than 1 million subscribers. That is a really good idea. It can be developed in infinite ways and it can go as far as I want it to go. Ever since then, I've written down all my good ideas. So what I thought I'd do today is, let's go through this book and let's have a look at some of the great ideas I've had over the last 2.5 years that I've scribbled in this notebook. August 14th, 2015. How to be an Instagram douchebag. That's a crap idea. On September 1st, 2015, I just simply wrote, with no other context, humans aren't that much more intelligent than other animals. Here's an idea: Malts with Mike, whiskey review channel. You know, this idea, we actually filmed episodes, we produced this, we spent a lot of money on whiskey, we edited 2 or 3 episodes, and it was just not that great when it was done. It was just,
it wasn't your passion.
it was just me getting drunk. September 28th, 2015, train to swim across the River Tay. That's the first time I scribbled that down. How about this for a video series? Kim learns to drive. We actually shot some of that.
Yeah, but it was too stressful.
Yeah, it was. You find your bite point now. Find your bite point now.
I'm scared.
Find your bite point. Our relationship was going to fall apart if we actually made that video. And 3 years later, you passed your driving test.
Really hate driving.
Here's an idea for Learn Quick that you had, right? Learn Quick, balloon animals. Learn to make the most complex balloon animal. Crap idea. What about a sitcom about being a YouTuber? Learn to make fire. That's a cool idea. We actually did that. In April 2016, I wrote a poem called Ode to a Kickflip. How about I train my cats to ring a bell? Celebrity impressions. Base jumping. Learn to crack a safe.
That's quite a cool idea.
Learn to taste wine. That's not an episode. Learn to catch Pokemon in Pokemon Go. That's such a pathetic, weak idea. How about I invest in BitConnect? That's a terrible idea. The point I'm trying to make here is it's really hard to find out what it is I want to do. And for every 20 ideas I have, only one of them is really worth pursuing. If you picked up this notepad and flicked to the first page, you would think that I struck goals straight out of the gate and wrote down something that would define my career and a passion that I could really develop further into my life. But that's not the case at all. Before this notepad, there were countless others filled with complete bogus ideas that went nowhere. Some of those ideas I sank time and money into, and none of them came to anything at all except this one idea at the very front of this notepad right here. For me anyway, this is a kind of process. I jot down everything that comes to my mind, most of which is complete garbage. But every once in a while, I come up with an idea that I'm passionate about, that I'm interested in, and we proceed. And that's how I generate ideas and come up with things that I actually like doing. It's a process. So my takeaway point in this whole thing is embrace the crappy ideas, because in amongst all those garbage ideas is one that is worth pursuing.